for public comments and not questions. The first speaker is Mr. Catanzara.
Good morning, Ms. Mayor. Congratulations. At least I know you're going to pay attention from past experience, so thank you. Shortly after you got elected, you were speaking of a mandate by defeating Preckwinkle by such a large margin. I'm not sure quite where that mandate came from, because in reality, in the primaries, you got 18% of the vote. That means 82% of the people wanted someone else for mayor, and 2/3 of the electorate didn't even vote. So I don't know how that translates to a mandate, but if it does, I hope you use that mandate a little more useful to right some wrongs. Number one, you're on record as saying the pensions are a promise that need to be kept. I agree. I hope you reveal your plan on how that's going to be met soon. But to piggyback on that promise that was made, all those retirees were also promised health care that Emmanuel decided he was going to arbitrarily just eliminate. One of the most despicable things I've ever seen a mayor do, and actually gloated about it after he did it. So hopefully you can use that mandate to figure out a way to restore that health care to those retirees who are in financial crisis, many of them because of that, or sick, or dead, God forbid. That's just the reality of it. Number two, a police contract. I hope you plan on negotiating it in good faith, because heaven knows Rahm Emanuel had no intention at all. 13 months, he wouldn't even meet with the FOP to negotiate a contract. Yesterday, you were speaking about forcing the GAPA ordinance through as quickly as possible. I'm not quite certain what that's going to do to stem the violence that you were witnessed firsthand this weekend. You inconvenienced, whether you like the word or not, 1,200 policemen had their days off canceled to stem this violence, and it did nothing. You could throw 5,000 police at it. Manpower is not going to solve the problem. I don't know what you're going to figure out, but it's not going to be manpower. You can't just continually decide when you're going to cancel days off for policemen and ruin their families over and over and over again, but then in the same breath, limit their overtime opportunities because you're worried about burnout. Police suicide is a real thing. You keep ruining holidays and everything else for police and their families, the problem is not going to go away. Lastly, you talk about change. I would rather you see a focus on accountability. If you have a problem with the way police investigations are going, I don't think GAPA is the way to approach it. Superintendent Johnson should be replaced. He should have been replaced last year. There is a current investigation with Internal Affairs that still has not been even remedied yet. I guess I was wrong about you paying attention, huh? Great. I'll be back for more. I was told to be nice the first time around.